Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, the day-to-day grind, getting myself in trouble. Yeah, just like that. You're under attack video. You should watch that one, the 1 or 2 videos ago. Well, let's head out and see if we can get ourselves in trouble. I seem to be pretty good about that. Is this dark? We still have plenty of ammo, our integrity's not bad, and we have fuel. So we're going to head out and collect some more raw materials and also look for skimmer stingers. And if you watch that video on You're Under Attack, you see a support ship did come after me. I didn't log out to the menu in time. And by the time that I was considering it, it would already make you wait 15 seconds before you could do that, and I could have been dead by then. So, as you probably saw, I was able to outmaneuver, just move around, try to keep him from being able to get a good lock and hit on me. And it took about 5 to 7 minutes, somewhere in there. And the security forces showed up. Is this right? See, under SRV, report crimes against me, that's on. Make sure that's on. Because that kind of saved my skin. Because I had that turned on, the security force, 2 security ships, said federal security forces, showed up and blew the pirate or whoever he was out of space. Nice big fireball. So I was sure thankful to see them that time. Usually I complain because they don't hardly do anything, but in that regard they did do something, and I really appreciate that because they saved my skin. Because it's hard to outrun a ship in an SRV. Doesn't work real good. So it could happen again. I'm probably going to relog more faster after shooting at skimmer stingers. So those that don't like that you relog, well, I'm sorry about that. That you play the way you want to play, and I'll play how I'm comfortable in playing. But I'm going to need to exit right after shooting skimmers and stingers to keep from having support ships attacking me. It's just something I'm going to have to do. So I probably will not check for materials and those kinds of things after shooting skimmers and stingers. I'm probably going to instantly, after I kill the last one, go ahead and log to the main menu and come back so I don't get shot at, because my chances are not that good trying to take them on. So if you like taking them on, you just go right ahead. More power to you. Hopefully you do well. But I'm not a combat pilot. I'm a trader explorer. And I think that was the reason. If I would have, now he had already said he was going to boil me up at the time that I killed the last stinger, or the last skimmer. And I might have been able to get back to the main menu at that point, and he hadn't fired yet. So but at least I know if I can hang out for about 5 to 7 minutes, security forces will show up and they can take care of him. Now the relog cost is about 257 credits. It's not bad at all. And those ships that are overhead, I believe those are just circling Dav's Hope. If I see their weapons come out, it's time to try to get out. Now, if we were up in the mountains, that would be it'd be much harder to get away without tumbling down the mountain. But that's why I'm trying to warn you up front that I'm probably, as soon as I shoot them, I'm probably logging to the main menu and coming back to reset the scene. However you wish, however you're comfortable, but I'll have to play it however I'm comfortable. There's just not enough reward in stingers and skimmers to have to take on ships, because it takes like 8 to 10 skimmer stinger kills just to get 1% on your combat rating. So, to me, it's not really worth it. Potentially taking on ships. For me, it's best just to reset the scene and go for the next one. That's why I thought it's just best just to go ahead and do some stinger skimmer hunting because of the apprehension. Let's go ahead and face it. And if there is a ship, then there is. Probably need to go to the high side just to make sure that I can see a ship if one's setting up there, but he could be about anywhere. Again, those ships behind me, I believe, are just around Dav's Hope. Wanted, wanted, want it. We need to watch for messages if one of them comes up. So immediately leave if a message comes up. Sys rate still at 22%. Sys dart. But I'm not taking any chances anymore. I want that. Well, the only reason I do it is for the combat rating. So go ahead and shoot them, get your combat rating, and don't deal with support ships. But again, like I tell everyone that watches, you need to play the way you're comfortable, however you're comfortable. And I'm perfectly okay with those that relog for whatever reason. If it's for material reasons where you can collect the more materials or whatever it might be. I don't put up much of a fight for a ship anyway, so. And since I don't put up a much of a fight for a ship, it's just not worth it for me. I think it's just best that I relog, because the main thing I want is the combat rating. That's what I'm working on. So just focus on that, get relog, and go to the next one. I mean, Frontier put that option in the game, so I should be able to use it, because that's the way. Because like the apologist will say about issues, it's in the game, that's the way it's intended. Well, yeah, it should be that way for relogging too, and everything else. Like stacked missions, you can stack 20 missions, it's in the game, it's as intended. But see, they like to pick and choose what's acceptable to them. So everyone should play the way they would like to play, and they're the most comfortable playing. There is another one. another outcrop. Two more outcrops. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Let's see if there's anything we can shoot at. Yeah, I do see something back over here. Don't know how far it is. A couple of outcrops over here. I missed one over here. And I've depleted a lot of my materials from working with the engineers. So we always need to replenish them. Now there was a upper signal over here. I don't want to go in the mountains though. That would make it a lot tougher to have to deal with a support ship. It's already tough enough. Might be Dab's Hope, though. Yeah, I'm afraid that signals Dab's Hope. Okay. Go back toward the crater. Well, I appreciate you coming along. Be sure to press that subscribe button. Yeah, it gets kind of difficult when these are steep. Kind of slide all over the place. Like I said, please hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. You get notified when I produce more of these videos. Sis left. I'm going to go ahead and press that so at least I know orientation wise where Dab's Hope's at, because we're going to get signals from there anyway. But we needed some raw materials and we're definitely collecting those. And this one's probably more of a raw materials video because we're not seeing that many targets to get to go after. We had one. So it's a little of both. It's raw material gathering and bounty hunting. Yeah, it makes it tough to shoot at it. Might be a ship down there too. Probably go check it out, just see what it is. Hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, why don't we go check this out and see what this is all about. I think there's a ship down there. Yep, it is a ship. Like he might be guarding a satellite down there. Yeah, looks like we might have an upper level. We'll take on this outcrop and then we'll cut over and see what that signal's about. Yeah, there's like a middle signal. And there's an upper signal. Makes you wonder if one of them's a ship and one of them is a trespass zone. Yeah, we see some sparkling things. The thing is, a ship can be watching from anywhere because it can get there pretty quickly. See, there's another sparkling thing over there, and there's one over here. Oh, we got a satellite. These, you just scan them. There's another one over, another something over here. Yeah, we have a trespass zone over here. Might be a place over here that we can have some cover. Wanted, 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 wanted. See, they're not all high. Some of them are high, some of them are low.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Is this right? Still at 22%. Yeah, right now I don't want to take any chances since we've just been attacked by a support ship, so could be a lot more of them. I like doing the attacking, I just don't like getting attacked, so. I'd rather be the attacker than the attackee. There's something else down here. This one might be a ship. See how much time we've got. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of getting closer to pushing our time limit. Yep, we got a few skimmers and stingers to kills, but most of this was raw materials. And we're definitely not making friends around here. There's plenty that would like to take us out. And we're probably just going to do everything by synthesis right now. We're probably not going to call the ship down or anything like that. Might head back toward Dav's Hope and do another material one. Sis left. So we'll start going that direction, and any targets that we see between here and there we'll stop by. They're kind of within the path, not very going off too far. And we'll do another manufacturer collecting, and I need to do another asteroid mining video, so might be too far off to the right, those upper levels. It's like 13 kilometers, a long ways. Let's see what this is while we're heading that direction. See some sparkling things up there. Yep, we got a trespass zone. Wanted, wanted, and wanted. What we probably should do is turn this thing sideways.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Sis left. We're heading toward Dav's Hope, and if something pops up, we shoot at it and collect a few more percentage points toward our combat rating. It'd be nice to be triple elite. Will I really be elite? No, not really. Because I'm not really a combat player. I just do the minimum required to get the ranking that I would like to have. And yes, I'm sure there's many that doesn't like that I exit to the main menu after destroying skimmer stingers, but I don't want to take on ships with an SRV. And going after stinger skimmers, I'm going to keep getting attacked by support ships. So, and relogging keeps me from getting attacked as much. By the time we get to Dav's Hope, we'll probably have to add more fuel. We might go with a premium fuel, but I just don't know how long. My mood changes really quick, so not too low yet. It's getting there. I can't forget about it. I do like the the messages in your face because it makes it hard to forget. There'll be another one too when it gets under 10%. And at that point, I have to act on it. But we need materials. Because I have used up a lot of our materials on those 3 additional cutters and 3 additional pythons. So So we might keep going back and forth between raw materials and bounty hunting and manufactured at Dav's Hope. We might do back and forth with that a little longer. Because the more we can stomach doing it, the better it is. Because we don't need the credits as badly right now as we need the materials. And I'm really not worried about the bounty claims because we only make like 1,000 credits per bounty claim. It's the rank is what means the most to me. It's getting too expert even though I'm not an expert. Now the upper level signatures, it's probably the Dav's Hope or the ships that circle Dav's Hope. We're fixing to get out of the crater. We do have a signal over here. Not sure what it is yet. Yep, it's a satellite for us to scan. You do get encoded material.
Incoming message.
And we're still hanging on to those claims. If we're not killed by then and lose them, then we can turn them in at the fleet carrier too. Again, I appreciate you coming along. Please hit that subscribe button to be informed when I create videos, and it doesn't cost you anything, helps me out with YouTube eventually. And look in the description of the video and please consider donating. Our finances are not really good right now, they're pretty bad. And could use all the help we could get. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see our YouTube channel page where there's over 650 additional videos. And in the About tab that you'll find on that page has a email address if you want to email me. Send me a private message if you wish. I know everyone's not happy when I relog or exit to the main menu after skimmer stinger kills, but right now it's a comfort level for me because I'm not a combat person and I need to do that to make the apprehension a little less. And I don't like being chased around by the support ships like I did in that You're Under Attack video that I just did. I don't care that much for that. So especially after something like that happens. Now after I'm not attacked for a while, maybe I don't relog as much. But especially after being attacked. And knowing that they're pretty viral out here right now. I need the combat rating, but I don't like being attacked. It's a pretty big trespass zone though. probably go back and
Warning, you have entered a trespass zone. Trespass zone cleared.
there's a stinger, skimmer, skimmer, and another skimmer. They're all wanted. Let's see if I see a ship around, which I don't. See, that's a pretty good spot right there. And we just deal with things as they come.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Cargo scoop deployed.
Is this right? Still 23. Is this left? There's still something over here. That still might be Dab's Hope, though. But I would think most of the people that watch my videos are a little less combat oriented and a little more explorer trader oriented. So I'm not saying combat people can't watch my videos, but you might not be as combat savvy if you watch my videos. And I'm certainly not combat savvy. I am raising my combat ranking, but it's not the most comfortable part of the game that I enjoy. But I know I need to raise that combat rating, so. Well, I appreciate you coming out, and in the next video we'll gather more manufactured materials. So until the next video, thank you for watching.